Hello, my name is Darius and I'm the moderator.
Hi, my name is Maya Sky and I'm the illustrator.
I'm Carolyn, I'm the summarizer.
And I'm Janicia, the quote finder and vocabulary finder.
Things Fall Apart is a post-colonial novel. Things Fall Apart is a post-colonial novel written by Nigerian author Chinua Achebe. The novel follows the life of Anoku. The novel is split into 3 sections. The first section describing family and personal history, the customs and society of the Igbo tribe community, and the second to third chapters introduce the influence of the British colonization and Christian ministry on the Igbo community. Okay. The novel highlights between colonization and traditional societies, and it takes place in a uniform village. Okay, so All Things Fall Apart is a milestone in African literature because it had a lot of negative critical responses and literary criticism. Okay, and Things Fall Apart is an early narrative about the European colonization of Africa, told from the perspective of the colonized person. And it describes the arrival of white missionaries in the Igbo village in the 19th century.
Okay, so I'm the summarizer, so I'm going to summarize the chapters. So chapter 1 was mainly telling us how Uncle did not want to be like his father because his father was not respected and his father had a lot of debt and everybody knew that. But so Uncle, he was respected throughout the village. And in chapter 1, it also brings up how Uncle had to take care of a little boy named Ikimi Funa. So then in chapter 2, it explains how Uncle had a son that was very lazy, and it explained the experience that Ikimafuna had of traveling to the village that Uncle was in, and how he was afraid to leave his family, and he was given to Uncle's oldest wife. So then chapter 3 explained events in Uncle past. And one time it explained one event how the harvest was really bad that year, and Uncle thought he wasn't gonna be able to get through it, but then when he did, he felt like he can survive anything. Then another event that he explained was how he got the yam and seeds from this man so he could support his family. Then chapter 4 was explaining how Kwanko broke the week apiece because he got really upset at his wife. So he had to get punished for breaking the week apiece. Yeah. Chapter 5 was about Chapter 5 was about it was basically telling us about the harvest, the feast of the new yam, and it gave thanks to the goddess Ani. And it explains how Unkonko wasn't a good hunter and that he had shot at his wife, but he had missed. And it explained his relationship with two of his daughters. And then chapter 6 was about a wrestling match in the village and how the drummers were in the village, and it was a match between boys ages 15 and 16. So then after that, it was chapter 7. That was about chapter 7 was about how Kimafuni had stayed with the family for 3 years, and he was really getting along with Uncle and calling him dad and stuff. And then he was missing his mother by this time because he was gone for a long time. And then when he got home, like in the village, he heard an infant crying, and then some twins died.
Okay, vocabulary.
Um, some of the vocabulary words I thought was compensation, prowess, and harmattan. Okay, so if you turn to page 4, the first page in the book, you see harmattan where it says that was many years ago, 20 years or more, and during this time, Okono's fame had grown like a bushfire in the Harlem. This word means the dry, dusty, easterly, easterly or northeasterly wind on the West African coast, occurring from December to February. And prowess is on page 8, where it says. I forgot what it said. To crown it all, he had taken 2 titles and shown incredible prowess in 2 intertribal wars. This word means skill or expertise in a particular activity or field, or also means bravery in battle. Compensation means something typically money awarded to someone as a recompense for loss, injury, or suffering. Um, and here's a few quotes that I found and what I think that they mean, yeah, and why they're important. A man was judged according to the words of his father. This is important to the book because it gives us insight of the culture. This quote is very clear on what it means. However your father is how you are. So if your father is weak, then you're weak. Another is, I have to read all these.
No, because we only got like
Read like one
6
more.
minutes.
Okay.
And I know
Let's see.
that's good.
Another is those sons of wild animals have dared to murder a daughter of Umophia. I think that they were saying he couldn't believe that, as powerful as he is, they were crazy enough to kill his daughter. And here's the illustrator.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Maya Scott, and I'm the illustrator. My job was to find pictures, at least 8, but I only found 2. So, yeah.
Right, bring it next. They can't see.
Huh?
They can't see it. Bring it like closer.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. This first picture is just showing you a picture of the palm oil lamp, and I got this picture from in chapter 2. It says that the first paragraph, the first sentence, it says that old Conquo had just blown out the palm oil lamp, and that's where I got that picture from. Then the second picture is showing you a picture of the bamboo bed. And I also got that from chapter 2, because after he blowed out the palm oil lamp, it says that he stretched himself on his bamboo bed, and he heard the town crier piercing the still night air. So yeah, that's where I got those pictures from. Sorry for the other pictures, we didn't have them, but yes, thank you.
Okay, so I have some questions. Okay. How does Chinua Achebe see the role of the writer/storyteller?
Can you repeat it one more time, ma'am?
How does Chinua Achebe see the role of the writer slash storyteller in the book? In what ways
What
does
page is this on?
That's a very unique and good question. Um, um, okay, I'm gonna try to find that for you.
okay?
Okay, so while she's finding that, I have another question.
Okay, what was Anunnaki famous for?
Unquanko famous?
Okonkwo famous for?
What was he famous for?
Yeah.
Well, in chapter 1, it explained how he was very respected in the village.
Oh, and it was also saying how he was fighting and he fought someone